You vile, murdering lowlife. You can go to...
I really hoped to avoid this. I just had the carpet cleaned too.
Alright. You win, Zelig. You hold all the cards.
Good boy. He can be taught. Start walking. Now, open the door, Stone. Now, move. Your bravado is irritating. Now, jump! Can it, Stone? You're on the edge. Now die with dignity and jump! Your capacity for pain is indeed impressive. I'm almost tempted to watch you bleed where you stand, but time is short. Now jump or die. My, aren't you the brave one? I really hoped to avoid this. Now, open the door, Stone. Wait, there's one more thing.
Why do you want to do this, Rabbi Zelig? Holy... You shot her!
I decided to dispense with the formalities. Now, move. All this bloodshed sickens me. Can it, Stone? You're on the edge. Now die with dignity and jump. Nothing you can possibly say will change things, Stone. No. Well, what are you waiting for? Nothing. Having a change of heart? Well, make up your mind. Your bravado is irritating. Now, jump! Well, what are you waiting for? Having a change. Well, you're capable almost, but time now. Well, what are you waiting for?
Just admiring the view?
Yes, it is nice, isn't it? You momser! You are a nothing! What's this? You think you can knock me out like some common street punk? I am Amos Zelig! I've spearheaded the strongest Jewish synagogue in Manhattan for over 30 years. Who are you, little rabbi?
So this fight scene is obviously based on the Monkey Island insult sword fighting with a bit of a twist. I really played with the idea of how the rabbi's power comes from answering questions with questions. And if you don't answer a question, you're the weaker rabbi. So I kind of played around with that mechanic here, and it's fun. A lot of reviewers at the time didn't realize that there was a trick to this fight, and they just got through it by trial and error and marked the game negatively because of it. But, their loss. I'm keeping it the way it is.
Who do you think I am?
Those tricks won't work with me, Stone. I've been playing that game since you were knee-high to my tuchus. You think you can out-rabbi me?
Why don't you just give up?
Why don't you just die?
How can you face God knowing what you've done?
God knows more than anyone how the world works. I'm sure he understands.
Are there others like you?
More than you can possibly imagine.
Is this how a rabbi acts?
This is how the world acts.
You call yourself a Jew?
You call yourself a hero?
Is all this worth your soul, Zelig?
I'm not giving up my soul for anything, Stone. Is all this worth your life?
Just how many others are there?
As I said, more than you can possibly imagine.
You really think you can win this fight?
You think you can shut up?
Last chance. You want to give up?
No. Do you want to die?
You don't fear for your soul, Zelig?
I fear nothing. Do you fear for your life?
Are you happy with this life, Zelig?
Yes. Are you?
Don't you know who I am?
Don't make me laugh. You think you're special?
How can you live with yourself?
With power, respect, and money, I manage quite well.
You really think God will understand your actions?
God knows what is necessary. I'm sure he understands.
How can you be happy with this life?
Do you see this apartment? Do you see this view? Trust me, I am very happy with this life. Can you say the same?
You really think a rabbi acts this way?
I told you, Stone. This is how the world is. Get used to it.
I ask again, how can you live with yourself?
I have all the prestige and respect money can buy, Stone. I live quite comfortably.
Zelig, it's over. What do you have to say for yourself?
Mazel tov, Rabbi Stone. I applaud you. To have come this far, you certainly are resourceful.
Just what are you saying, Zelig?
I do remember Jack Lauder. Very well. He came into my office 8 years ago, looking to get married. It seemed that this Zionist, pig-headed rabbi was against it. Oh, the things he said about you. Imagine my surprise when you showed up in my office.
Yeah, I bet you were shocked, all right.
I've done some checking up on you. In all these years, you've never learned to make concessions.
Concessions? Concessions? The Jewish people are slowly becoming extinct. For thousands of years, we've struggled to keep our place on this planet, and you talk of concessions. As a rabbi, I do everything I can to help. And if that means refusing to conduct an interfaith marriage, then so be it. I can still look at myself in the mirror and call myself a rabbi.
So it's actually interesting that this story is about a Jewish guy who married a non-Jewish woman, which is kind of what happened today.
Yeah.
Kind of very prescient there.
I don't really share the views that Rabbi Stone does, obviously. When I wrote this game, it was very much attempt to just sort of try to answer questions that a lot of Jews have and kind of do it through this character kind of struggling with like this decision he made way back when. So I don't really share his views exactly, but it's a question a lot of Jews face. So this game was written to address that in various ways.
What are you, Zelig? You're nothing but a common criminal who consorts with gangsters and assassins.
We all have our place in the big machine, Stone. And you're just a tiny squeaky wheel. Now be a good cog and just let me go. I know you don't have the guts to throw me over.
Jack. I'm sorry, Jack.
The achievements are a new feature for this version of the game because it's going to be on Steam, and I wanted to have iOS achievements too, but I couldn't get them to work, so that was cut. The sound for the achievement is, what is it called?
Shofar.
A shofar, which was my idea actually.
It was Janet's idea. The first time I heard that, I laughed really, really hard. Atzai melech shemo nikra.
Thank you, Cantor Kaplan. Is it only in the aftermath of pain that we are justified in questioning God's fairness? Just how much pain must occur to legitimately raise the question, why do bad things happen to good people? When do we say, enough is enough? When is it enough?
So the Shivah was my very first commercial game. It started off as a freeware project that I decided to rejigger and make commercial, and then that sort of began my journey into Wajidai and Blackwell and Gemini Rue and Primordia and everything. So it's kind of nice to revisit where it all started. And I still have a soft spot for this game. Looking at it now, I see a lot of flaws. The story gets a little ridiculous in places, but it's still fun, it's still good, it still holds up, it's still very interesting, and it was nice to be able to revisit it, remake it. Kudos to Janet for diving into my old crappy code. So it was really fun working on it. There's really not much I can say, except that if you were one of the people who bought this game way back when I first put it on sale, I'm talking 2006, when it was on some web host that doesn't even exist anymore, thank you. I would not be where I am now if I didn't get that early support in the very, very beginning. To those who are buying it now, thank you again, because you're supporting us and our new family now. This game came into existence before I met my wife, before we had our daughter, before so many things in my life. It's been a part of everything for so long, and it was just really nice to revisit it. So thank you again, and hope you enjoyed it.
My name is Rabbi Stone. It's been a while. But here I am. I'm doing all right.
Alright, how goes the show?
That's okay. It's no great shakes as they go.
Thumping those Bibles?
Thumping the old Torah.
Right on.
That's right, rocking the mezuzah. Rocking the mezuzah.
The menorah.
That's what I like. That's how I roll. Good night to you, Rabbi Zelig.
Good night to you, Rabbi Stone.
No, good night to you. Okay. Okay.
I told you I'd be back. Rabbi Stone, come with me if you want to live. I've been sent back from the future by your son to protect you from Joe DeMarco. Or get to the chopper.
You vile, murdering lowlife. You can go to... Alright, yeah. Little growling, never heard.
Stone smash!
Rabbi mad. Okay.
Alright.
Huh. Oh, there's my phone. Excuse me a second, Rabbi. This'll only take a minute.
I don't know who you are or where you think you get off, but I think you'd better leave before I do something we'll both regret.
Rabbi.
I'm done talking.
I'm done talking. Clear on out of town.
Exactly. This show ain't big enough for the both of us.
Let me do that one more time.
Tough guy thing is fun.
Okay, just do it one more time. It was good. Just
yeah.
I think the laughter might have.
Okay.
All right, let's try.
I thought his name was Durkin, not Sturgis. Or is it a different detective?
Did I write Sturgis here?
Yeah, Detective Sturgis.
Oh, his. Holy crap! You're right.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That's
right.
fine.
I don't know where I got that
So
from.
Durkin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good call.
All right.
You're talking about
All right.
like the denial.
Okay.
Denying response.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Detective Sturgis.
Say Durkin. Sorry.
Stop! All right, sorry. All right. My mistake. No, I just pointed it out. All right.
This temple's in pretty sad shape, isn't it, Rabbi? Her shape. Hello.
You think you'll get away with this?
Okay, can you try it like it's a real question?
Okay.
Like, do you think you'll get
Okay.
away with this?
You got it. You got it. You think you'll get away with this?
You have no idea what you're messing with them. You have no idea what you're messing with them. My God, you have no idea what you're messing with.
Serious. It's a really huge plot, and
Oh my
it's just
God.
beyond comprehension.
You just can't believe
Okay.
it. It's so above you. It's so high.
So serious.
It's so high, it's like my eyeliner.
I'm for totally serial right now.
Totally. All right, let's
Okay.
Shake it out.
Let's do it again. Shake it out. Okay.
All right.
Only that I'll see you in hell.
Do it one more time.
See, I'll never get to do these in movies because I'm not this guy. But
This temple is in pretty bad shape, isn't it, Rabbi? A little more raspy. Okay, I've been smoking cigarettes for 45 years. I'm unknowingly suffering from a tumor in my lung. And I gotta interview rabbis. This isn't a good day. Not a good day at all.
It's too late for that, Rabbi. Way too late. What do you want? I'm in the islands now. Way too late, Rabbi. What do you want? Ganja? That happens. That happens. It's horrible. After all this, I think you deserve it. But we're going to the hospital. And no argument.
Sure, I think that's it.
Sure. I'll go to the hospital with you, baby. Any day. You and a bird, baby.
Nothing like a great old cup of coffee to keep you awake at night. Waiting for Santa Claus here in my mouse hole.
You're gonna say oi, if I do it more.
The chicks is driving me crazy.
I am a shiksa, but I am not blonde.
You should never marry the goyim. I told that Jack you should never marry that crazy chicks.
You cannot get more shiksa than an Indian.
This is the truth.
Shik. Yeah, very shik. All right.
The Chic Shiksa. That'll be the sequel.
Dave, this is a masterpiece. Fabulous. I love it.
She's seducing him. No, I'm sorry. Rabbi's done. Are you really made of stone? Let's find out.
Oh my god.
Don't get sick. Let's not get sick. I'm sorry. It was the Dirty Dozen. I wish I had done the show and gotten it out of my system, but I didn't.
I got to go to the Quickie Mart. I'm going to go down there and get a nice old cup of coffee.
There is a time and a place, Rabbi, and this is not it. That is Irish. Hearts, moons, stars, clovers. It's because I'm saying... This is a hard one. Hold on. Oh, breathing out on my thing.
But during it, you're like, I don't believe
Yeah.
this. Like, it was just a lot of, breath, and that just sounds weird.
I'll tell you what that is, though. Because if you've just been, just as a sign of voiceover, this is a voiceover inner side.
Okay.
When you do voiceovers, you breathe a lot. You're supposed to breathe a lot. But when you act, you're not supposed to breathe a lot. So it's like the first 10, 15 minutes is like, oh, I remember I'm supposed to breathe a lot now.
Gotta breathe, okay.
You got to breathe in between each line, really. That's
Yeah.
that's sort of a secret thing you do to get energy. But
Okay.
so no problem. I will not breathe out on that line.
Don't breathe. Just, you can get by.
I've
without
done it. Yeah, I've done it.
And why would I do this?
How about to save her life?
And if I refuse?
I shoot her. I'd prefer to.
You think
You have no. This goes.
I don't claim all I see is but instead leave.
It's not. It pull your this so. My. Okay. You might want to
Alright. You wins. You hold all the
Good. He can start. Now. Wait. There's one more thing.
No! Holy, you shot her!
I decided to dispense with the formalities. Now, move. All this bloodshed sickens me. Your bravado now. Kenneth, you're on the edge. Your capacity. I'm almost but tight now. Well, what are you?